Hey everyone, it's me and we are starting a new vlog. It's a shorter vlog because I did like a reading challenge with Charlotte for my birthday, so it's Wednesday and it's the start of the vlog. I have a lot of things that I need to do today. And I laid in bed this morning a lot longer than I wanted to before starting this vlog. So it is actually like 11 a.m. I need to edit last week's vlog and start editing the challenge as well. I need to do some writing because I have not written in a few days. And I need to start job searching, which I'm not excited for, but I have to do it. I also have to do some laundry. But before I get started on all of those things, I did want to talk a little bit about what my reading plans are. So I'm going to do that really quick and then we'll get started on the day and like all the like real things that we have to do this week. So first up, I would like to finish Magnolia Parks. During the reading challenge, I managed to read up to 212 pages of this, so I have about half of it left. So I'd like to finish this. And then like while I'm doing chores and whatnot today, like laundry, I'm going to be listening to The Wager, A Tale of Shipwreck, Mutiny, and Murder by David Gran. And then once I finish Magnolia Parks, my plan is to pick up Emily Henry, Book Lovers. So those are the reading plans for the rest of this week, and I'm going to get started on all of the things that I have to do. So hey everyone. Okay, so I did some of the things that I needed to do, but then I decided that I wanted to spend my birthday money that I got on a Jellycat. So I went to a bookstore that has a pretty good selection of Jellycats. I was hoping to get one of like the keychains because I think they're cute, but they're like really expensive and I couldn't justify spending like my own money on it, but I could justify spending my birthday money on them. But they didn't have ones that I was like in love with. So this is the one I got. He's so cute. I'm literally obsessed with him. He's gonna live on my bed, but I just wanted to keep you updated because he's so cute and I'm obsessed. I truly love Jellycats. I think they're my favorite, and I have been amassing a collection of them. The boy child got me one for my birthday too. He got me this cute little cat, and I'm obsessed with it. But I just want all of them. Like every time I go into the store, I'm always like, oh my god, I love you. I need you. I need you to come home with me. And so they're truly my favorite things. Books and Jellycats and cats. Impeccable. They look so cute together. I also finally washed our new comforter because me and Charlotte have been on the search for one and we're obsessed with this combination. I think we finally found a winner, so that's exciting. It's Thursday morning and I am up and working on chores and laundry. So I did a few loads of laundry yesterday that I didn't fold, and I literally waited until I had like no clothes left to do laundry. So there is a lot of it and I need to stop doing that. I need to keep up with it more frequently. But it's just one of those chores that I just keep putting off and keep putting off, and then laundry day, like laundry needs to be done, and then I become super overwhelmed. So I'm gonna finish up the laundry, like doing the loads today, and while I'm working on those, like the loads, I will fold and hang what I did yesterday. I am probably going to be watching just YouTube videos while I do that because I'm not like fully, I don't think I can fully focus on nonfiction audiobook today. I just don't think I can, or at least not at the moment. But yeah, that's my day so far. That was my day yesterday. I know I forgot to check back in. And then I do hope to finish Magnolia Parks today. That would be like icing on the cake. But I don't know if I'm going to manage that because I really need to get this laundry done. And then, yeah, not exciting at all. And I apologize for that, but that's the truth. That's real life right now. I am going to charge my battery because my camera's yelling at me. So I will check in a little bit later, I promise. And hopefully I'll have a reading update at the same time. So living my best life because Charlotte brought Chinese home. And I'm so excited for that. But I did finish the laundry that I wanted to do today. As you could see by the clock on my phone, it's much later in the day, but I got a little late start on actually doing the laundry. But I also managed to keep up with folding and hanging things as I was done. So I have one load that Charlotte just went down to the dryer to collect, and then I'll be done. We're gonna eat our Chinese, we're gonna watch some TV, and then I'll probably tuck into bed with Magnolia Parks. I read one chapter today. That's it, while I was picking up the boy child from school. But it is what it is. I think I'm going to take it easy tomorrow and just do some reading and writing probably. Maybe go down to the pool because we got some bath towels, or pool towels. And there she is.
With clean clothes.
With clean clothes. She took pity on me. She didn't make me walk all the way down the stairs again.
You gotta have great calves, baby.
So, anyway, that's the update. Hey everyone, it's Friday. It is Friday afternoon. It might be evening now. Let's see. It is 5 p.m., so it is evening. I went down to the pool, for a few hours today, and got quite a bit of reading done. I read about 100 pages while I was at the pool of Magnolia Parks, and then I watched some episodes of Gossip Girl, and then I took a shower, and now I'm about to go work on my computer, but I thought I would just give you a quick update because I don't think I've actually talked about what Magnolia Parks is about. So essentially we have Magnolia Parks. She's our main girl. She is like the UK's it girl. She's like Blair Waldorf, and she has a very complicated relationship with her ex-boyfriend BJ Ballantyne. He is like Chuck Bass. So this is essentially like Gossip Girl set in the UK, but honestly like way more toxic. Magnolia Parks and BJ were together for a very long time. They were like in love with each other from the time they were children, and then he cheated on her and they broke up, but they have been towing the line. They're still together, like, emotionally, but not physically. He, like, comes and sleeps at her house. They don't do anything, but they're always together, and she has boyfriends, but they're not real boyfriends. They're kind of fake just to make BJ jealous, and BJ sleeps with anything that walks. And this causes a lot of contention between the two of them, obviously. And Magnolia doesn't know who he cheated on her with. And I have a suspicion that I know who he cheated on her with, and that this is going to be the crux of everything that happens in this book. And they are so toxic. Like, this is a relationship that I would never, ever want to be in. But it is very fun to read. It is written in an interesting style, one that I don't know how to quite put into words. There are moments when the characters, it's almost like they're talking to you, like they're gossiping to you. So they'll say something like, why am I even explaining this to you? You already know him. And it's like, we don't already know him, but it gives a sense that we do already know him. Like, of course, that's how they behave. Why is she even telling us this? Because we know this already, which I think is very fun. And it fits into this kind of like gossip girly thing that the author has going on. In the book, I'm having a good time. I don't think that this is the best written book in the world, but I'm having fun, and that's really all that matters. Though I'm not really sure I understand where all the 5-star ratings are coming from. Like, I think that the most I could give this book would be like a 4-star read. Now, I still have like 100 pages left, so I could need to eat my words later and say, yeah, actually, this was a 5-star read. But I don't see that happening. But I'm having a lot of fun. And I am glad that I panic bought all the other indie published ones before it got traditionally published, so that I would have them all in these awful covers. But these are better than the new ones that came out with the traditional publishing. So because I'll definitely continue on with them. When I will, I don't know. I don't think this will be one that I like feel the need to jump right into, but we'll see. That's pretty much it. I do think if I dedicated my time, I could finish this today, and that's kind of the goal, because I would like to get to Book Lovers this week as well, and it is Friday, so I only have 2 days to do that if I wanted to. So I still have a few more hours before Charlotte gets home, so I'm gonna try and edit the vlog from last week, because yet again I'm late, but it's okay because it was my birthday this week, and so it's a free pass to be late. That's what I'm saying to myself anyway. So I'm gonna get a Diet Coke. I'm gonna go over there and start working, and then I'll come back and probably do some more reading and check in with you maybe when I finish it. I don't know. Okay, bye. Almost had a heart attack because it was just saying it was gonna take like 7 hours to export this, and I was like, are you joking me? And that had me really freaked out. But it seems like the time is going down, which is good. And then I'll have it uploaded. So now Charlotte just got out of work, so she'll be on her way home. And I am going to read some more of Magnolia Parks while this exports onto my hard drive, and then so that I can upload it to YouTube. So hey everyone, it is Saturday and I'm still in bed, but I did finish up Magnolia Parks. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 star rating. I had fun. It was an enjoyable read, but I think it could have been 100 pages shorter, and we could have told the same story. It was very repetitive with the back and forth between BJ and Magnolia, and it got kind of exhausting. What I thought happened did happen. And, like, you cannot convince me that Magnolia and BJ are supposed to be together. Like, I understand that they have this, like, trauma bond between them. Essentially, that's what it is. But I just don't believe that they are meant to be. That's ultimately where I can't, like, there's so much going on in here. So many red flags, so much toxicity. Like, I don't understand how this is considered a romance because it doesn't have a happily ever after. Spoilers. So I think it's weird that it's shelved in romance because that is, like, in order to be considered a romance, it has to end. Like, there are certain things that a book has to accomplish for certain genres, and for the romance genre, it needs to have a happily ever after. So I'm not sure why this is shelved in romance. It's not a romance. Will I continue on with the story? I think I will. I've heard a lot of things that people didn't like Magnolia Parks, but they did really like Daisy Hates, and then the rest of the books were better. So I will read Daisy Hates and just see how I like it. But I was kind of disappointed ultimately in this book. I was having a good time, but, like, definitely towards the end, I got to the point where I was like, okay, when are we wrapping this up? It just, like, how many times does BJ have to do the wrong thing? And how many times does Magnolia get mad at him for doing that? And then also, like, Magnolia had no personality. All these boys were in love with her, and I truly don't know anything about Magnolia except for the fact that she can pick out the designer that you're wearing, like, know exactly what piece you're wearing. Like, I don't know anything about Magnolia. She doesn't talk about anything except for BJ. I don't know. Not my favorite. Yeah, that's my take on Magnolia Parks. I am going to pick up Book Lovers today, and I'm hoping that this is better. And then I am going to be doing some other things around the house today, so I'm probably going to finally listen to the nonfiction audiobook that I haven't been listening to, that I said I was going to listen to. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. But just wanted to update you on Magnolia Parks, and I will check in later. Hey everyone, I just finished doing a little writing sesh at Barnes & Noble, and because I did a writing sesh at Barnes & Noble, I did also buy some books. So let me show you what I got really quick. Okay, so the first one is Here for the Wrong Reasons. It's like a Bachelor kind of situation, but two of the female contestants fall in love with each other, and what got me was the author blurb on the back, or the author bio on the back. So it's written by two people, and they were friends, and then throughout the book, they fell in love with each other. And I love that for them. So I had to buy that one, and it's sapphic, so obviously. And then I got another sapphic book, The Lady's Guide to Celestial Mechanics, and they are like, so Lucy is watching her ex-girlfriend essentially get married, and then she runs away to help this other woman try and, like, translate some scientific text, and they fall in love, and maybe they'll work things out, or maybe they'll be star-crossed lovers. Who knows? But 2 sapphic books, and I'm not complaining about it. But now I'm gonna go, because I already stopped at one of the stores that sell Jellycats, because I'm trying to find the otter for Charlotte, because an otter died at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, Ruth, and she was very upset about it. Otters are her favorite, and she loved this otter. And so I'm trying to find her the otter Jellycat. I didn't find it, or I had been looking for it for different reasons, but now I like have to get it for her. When I was at the bookstore earlier in the week, they didn't have it there, and then I stopped at the paper store near the Barnes & Noble, like close to me, and they didn't have it there. So now I'm going to a different paper store to see if they have it. And my mom's also checking the paper store in Concord. So if I can't find it at any of those paper stores, I'm just gonna order it for her. But I really want to find it for her. So I'm gonna go look for it really quick. She is out of work now, so she'll be home in like an hour. So I have time to go do that and get back in time for her to be home. So anyway, correction, because I feel like a jerk. The otter's name is Rosa. I don't know where I got Ruth. Ruth is my middle name. Kind of self-obsessive of me, if you ask me. But anyway, Rosa died. R.I.P. Rosa, the sea otter from the Monterey Bay Aquarium. I did get that right. But so now I am gonna go try and find the otter. Okay, bye. Hey, so I'm home now. I did go to another paper store and they did not have the otter, and my mom also went to a paper store closer to her house and they also didn't have the otter. But I did get this cute little Jellycat. It's a little bag chain, but it's a pink bunny, and then I also got Charlotte a little purple bunny to match, so that we're always matching and we're always carrying a little cute little Jellycat. Anyway, I did also transpose what I wrote at Barnes & Noble into my Anything Goes draft on my computer. And I wrote just shy of 1,000 words. I thought I had hit 1,000 words, but I didn't. And that's okay. I did end up hitting 995 words, 5 words short. Can you believe it? Anyway, but I feel like I've had a very productive day. I cleaned the kitchen, deep cleaned the kitchen, and I did some editing. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but I edited the reading challenge video that me and Charlotte did for my birthday. We just have to film like a little wrap up talking about all the books that we read and like our ratings and our feelings on them. And then I started to pre-edit these, and I can't remember if I've actually said this to you or not, or if I said this to Charlotte and I just think that I said it to you, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, so I did that, and then I went to Barnes & Noble and I did some writing, which is good because I really needed to do that. And then I ran those errands. So yeah, it's been a good day. And now me and Charlotte are going to eat dinner and probably watch some TV. I didn't start Book Lovers. I might still have time to start it later. Did you like your new headband?
I did.
I also got Charlotte and I matching headbands to wash our faces.
You're washing my face so easy. So easy.
You're so pretty. I also put some Cokes and a Dr. Pepper in the fridge for you today, so there should be, there's one Dr. Pepper left. Yeah, strike that pose. But so anyway, that's my update, and I'm gonna go eat. Oh, do you want to show your cute little keychain?
I'm not gonna come into the shop.
Aww.
Their girlfriends, Your Honor.
They're girlfriends, just like we're girlfriends. I almost got both of us the lavender one because of Lavender Menace, but I thought me getting my typical pink and you your typical purple was
She's got roses
cuter.
in her ears. She's got roses in her ears.
Anyway. Hey everyone, it's Sunday and it's the last day of the vlog. I do plan on starting Book Lovers today, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it. It is like 2 p.m. and I have been working all morning on writing stuff. I haven't written like anything like I have written things, but not in the sense that it's like going in the manuscript. So I am deciding to outline. I don't like outlining. I actually hate it, but unfortunately it does make things easier. So I'm trying to outline. But in the process of writing an outline, I feel like I don't actually know how to tell a story. And I don't know if maybe I just don't know how to outline very well because I hate it. But it takes me a long time. I also did some character sheets for 2 of the characters so far, like talking about like they're just things that I should know, like just to have as to get to know them more, I guess. And I intend on doing that for all the other characters. And then I did play around for a little bit on Incarnate on the free version just to try and make a map. I didn't make a map for this world. I was just kind of playing with it because I would like to have like a map that I can look at to try and like place my characters and things visually. So I did that a little bit today. But so now it's like 2 p.m. and I'm going to take a break and I'm going to eat lunch. I'm going to watch an episode of Gossip Girl probably while I eat lunch, and then I'm going to read for the rest of the afternoon because I feel like I've hit a block. So I've written up to like 6-7 chapters, just like on the seat of my pants, if you will. So I have outlined up until about chapter 14, chapter 15. So I think that's pretty good. That might not be good, but I feel good about it. So anyway, that's what I've spent my morning doing. I am going to stop yapping because my food, I don't want it to get cold. And then I'm going to read Book Lovers. And I'll talk a little bit more about what it's about, like after I read some of it. So yeah. Okay, so I am 90 pages into Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and I am loving it. This was not unexpected. And so far, I think this might be my favorite Emily Henry. I have read Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation. And I really enjoyed Beach Read, did not enjoy People We Meet on Vacation as much. I gave the first one 5 stars and then the second one 3. So I'm hoping that this continues to progress in the direction that I think it's going. But essentially we have Nora. She is an agent, a literary agent, and she works very hard. She's a self-described, she self-describes herself as the girlfriend that gets dumped in, like, Hallmark movies, when it's, like, a small town romance, when the big shot corporation guy goes to the small city or the small town with the plans to shut down some local business and then falls in love with the business owner and then dumps his cold, frigid girlfriend in the city. So she self-describes herself as that character. And this has happened to her, this exact situation has happened to her multiple times. And so she just knows she's not the heroine of the story. And in the prologue, we get to meet our other character, Charlie, who is an editor. And she is pitching this novel to Charlie, and Charlie refuses to take it. He says that it's bad and he's not going to do it. And they do not get off on the right foot. Then 2 years later, her sister, who's pregnant, is clearly going through something. We don't know what it is yet. She books a trip to this small town that the book that Charlie didn't like is set in. And so they go for vacation, and Nora and Charlie continue to... and when Nora gets to this small town, she realizes that Charlie is also in said small town. And I'm literally obsessed. We've just made contact with Charlie in this small town. And already the chemistry is there. Already I'm feeling it. Already I'm in love with Charlie. But I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited to keep reading. My camera battery was full, so I hope I'm remembering where I got cut off correctly, but it is about 4:40 now, and I do think I'm gonna go work a little bit longer on my outline, and then I'll come back and continue to read, because the boy child will be home from his dad soon. And I have to figure out something for dinner, but I don't really know what I want to do. I'm not feeling super good. So, like, my throat is hurting. I just feel like I'm getting a cold or something, and I kind of want to be lazy. So, I'm going to have to figure that out, but I'm going to go work until he gets home, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do for dinner. Hey everyone, it's Monday and the end of the vlog, and I'm here to do a quick reading wrap up. It was a shorter week because this vlog is only from Wednesday to Sunday, but I did manage to finish Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings, which I gave a 3.5 star rating. I did really enjoy this, and I had a lot of fun, and I will continue on with the series at some point, but I felt that this book in particular could have been like 100 pages shorter. It felt very repetitive, and it was just so toxic between BJ and Magnolia. By the end, I was honestly ready for the book to be over, and I don't like that feeling. I also felt like Magnolia really was a two-dimensional character. We didn't really know anything about Magnolia aside from her obsession with BJ. And I would have liked to know more about her and what she does and what she likes and who she is as a person aside from her relationship with BJ. And maybe we'll get that in other books, but we didn't get it in this one. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that, honestly. And then I managed to read 128 pages of Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and I'm absolutely loving this. I cannot wait to keep reading it. I think this might end up being my favorite Emily Henry. I am loving Charlie and Nora so much already. I just talked about it in my last clip, so I'm not going to rehash the synopsis. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I can't wait to continue reading. Anyway, that's the wrap up, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye!